Hey, Song and Sword friends. It's Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you were at church yesterday. If I didn't see you there or you weren't here at this YouTube channel, make sure you come back to Song and Sword and watch that sermon from yesterday. It's a great sermon from the book of Proverbs. In fact, we'll be in Proverbs 6 here in just a moment. As many of you know, in just a few hours, we'll be taking off for Greece with 33 of us 33 of us from the Song and Sword community heading to Greece, and we're going to walk in the footsteps of Paul from Acts approximately 16 through the end of 18, and all those different cities, Thessalonica and Athens and Corinth and Philippi, and we're just excited about that. So pray for us. Every day at 1:49, we're praying for Song and Sword. Pray for us, pray for safety, pray for my health, and as I lead people on this cool journey together, it's going to be fun. We want to pray for you, so text prayer to that number on the screen so we can pray with you and for you. Even when I'm in Greece, even when I'm leading trip, we'll be praying for you every day. In fact, we'll probably wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning most mornings because of the time change and all that kind of stuff. I want happy birthday today to Nick Rapson. God bless you, man. He's one of our great teenagers, has served and helped us start Song and Sword Church. And Tracy Jackson, happy birthday to you as well. So all those well wishes. God bless you guys. And it was great to be in church yesterday. And as I said, if you missed it, trust in the Lord with all your heart is the sermon that you need to check out. Today, we're just going to go through some of the this week going through some of the practical teachings of the book of Proverbs. And we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. And the writer, Solomon, we think most of these were written by Solomon, uses a very common thing we all know of. Here it is. Go to the ant, you slacker, observe its ways and become wise. Without leader, administrator, or ruler, it prepares its provisions in summer. It gathers its food during the harvest. How long will you stay in bed, you slacker? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and your poverty will come like a robber, and your need like a bandit. Like a bandit. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. More coffee. That's what I need today. Here's a very, very practical teaching that the writer of Proverbs gives us. Even ants do work. Have you ever watched a bunch of ants? I know it's been a long time since I've done it, but I remember as kids watching ants, squashing ants, doing all kinds of things with ants. But have you ever watched an ant? Or better yet, a bunch of ants going to the same hill and carrying something back and forth they go. It seems that this writer of Proverbs, this very wise person, is sitting there going, man, ants, they know how to work. They know how to prepare for the winter. They know how to work hard. And again, look at all the stuff he says that they do. They prepare provisions in the summer and gathers its food during the harvest. An ant is a hard worker. And there's something practical here that the writer of Proverbs is telling us, that life is made for us to work. Life is made for us to store and to harvest and to do all the work that prepares us. The opposite of somebody who's willing to work is somebody who's lazy. He actually uses the word here, go to the ant, you slacker. You sluggard is the word that's used in the King James Version. And or somebody who is just not motivated. They're not ready. They're not willing to put their hand to the task and do some work. And this is a really practical teaching. Are you like the ant and you're willing to work and get up every day and do some work, even when you're sore, even when you're tired? He says the opposite is this slacker or this sluggard who just is willing just to a little folding of the hands, a little rest, a little sleep, a little sun. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to work today. I'll get to that tomorrow. And what he says is the opposite happens. The ant has plenty of supplies and plenty of food for their needs. The person who folds their hands, it says a little more slumber, a little more sleep, and poverty will come on you like a bandit. In other words, there is this thing. Now, I don't know your situation, and I don't know most people's situation in terms of their abilities or disabilities or their reasons that they can't find a job or whatever. But I know this, the Bible teaches us to be a working people. God created work. Even before sin came into the world, God created Adam and Eve to take care of the garden. There's going to be work to be done no matter what. Here's what I believe. Because God worked on those 6 days to create the whole world, that God thinks that work is a fun thing, that work is something that expresses our ability to prepare for the future and to get into every day and to exert some energy and to get to the end of the day and go, wow, I did something today. There's something powerful about work that Proverbs very practically, remember it's a wisdom book, very practically teaches us. If you want some motivation today, go outside somewhere in your yard or sidewalk or whatever and find an ant and just watch it. And then you'll learn that God made the ant to work, and so has He made us. And maybe that'll inspire you today. Maybe you don't feel like going to work today. Don't fold your hands and slumber. Poverty will come on you like a bandit. Let's do some work for the Lord today. And at the end of the day, say thank you for the opportunity you've given us. I hope that blesses you guys today, and I hope you have a great Monday. Peace.